Love gone wrong. Before the age of technology, there is an unwritten history of a young prince of the civilization. The deeds and heroic adventures that this hero has undertook isn't recorded in any books or scripts of that time, but has been passed down through the ages from father to son. Here's a fabled tale of Prince Leo of York. Long ago, on the then icy face of the earth, there was a kingdom just starting out on its reign to fame. Death and carnage was normal life, but over 100 years a society began to emerge. Etiquette, manners, and education became the way of life for the citizens of York. York itself would seem like the Stone Age today, but definitely not during that era. Its buildings were made from glistening white marble and stone-cold granite. The buildings were large compared to others at that time, but compared to the Grand Palace, they seemed insignificant. Under the rule of a monarchy by the king, there were many soldiers trained to fight in the most ruthless and barbaric ways, in contrast to the city's peaceful demeanor. The day the new prince was born, the stars were shining so bright it seemed that the heavens might explode. Upon that same day, a legion of pigeons had set flight and a cascade of feathers fell onto the crib of the baby prince. The priest took that as a sign that when Leo grew up, he will he will he will fly to great heights. Growing up as a prince, Leo was spoiled and pregnant. Even though he got what he wanted mostly, Leo learned how to be respectful, courageous, and a gentleman. The worst of enemies of Leo soon became his best of friends after meeting him and discovering his personality in private. Growing to adulthood, Leo became an icon to his kingdom, and soon to be the rightful king of York. He was very heroic and protected York with his life from those who would seek to harm him or any of its citizens. One cloudy morning, there was a loud shaking coming from the ground. Boom, bang, boom. Constant rhythm, and seemed was coming closer to the kingdom. Suddenly, a watchman perched on the town's bordering walls on the wall yelled, "Sir, it is Prince Leo of York and his troop of knights parading the body of the villainous giant, who had terrorized those who dared to leave the city." The cheers of the York's proud citizens soon echoed throughout, giving him a warm welcome back to his hometown. All except a specific group of women, those that which he broke their hearts, which is a flaw of that most tries to keep in the backs of their minds. Prince Leo blindly chased after women that he found attractive, thinking that he had found true love at last. But that wasn't the case to be. Leo didn't love the woman for the minds, but for the physical features. He went from one woman to the next, one more beautiful than the last, until one day, while the prince was taking a stroll outside York to reflect on his life, he soon spotted the back of a peculiar young maiden, sitting on a large stone staring into an open clearing. Piqued by his curiosity, the York prince steadily began to approach, in his case, his new potential victim. Leo kindly introduced himself to the woman as York's prince. As she turned around, she introduced herself as Isabel Sully. Leo was so captivated by her beauty, but little did he know that she had a darker persona in the shadows. Isabel then hastily announced that she must attend duties. Even more intrigued, Leo requested that they could meet again, the next day at the same spot in which she kindly nodded. The very next day around the